and 5v5 games Friday to Sunday.
And we know the 2K community is always looking for ways to improve their shooting. So this tip is for you. Visit the Art of Shooting facility in the city, and you can boost your hot zones up a level each week.
That's right, time to get those greens. You can choose 2 locations on the court to improve with a strong performance in your training session. You can advance 1 level from cold, neutral, hot.
No outtakes, hey, yo, South Shake, hey, yo, messy down here, but don't downplay it. No SD, but didn't know about the South Bay. Smooth like I'm MJ, hey, been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sunset. Now you.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
Zion Williamson.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. We've got Pascal Siakam, Thompson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. And for Utah, Thompson out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Anthony, then it's Hardy, and it's Reed in at the 5 spot. All right, Grant, any New Year's resolutions for you this year?
You know, B.A., I think for me it's to constantly improve, to become a better broadcast partner. I mean, of course, we all should strive to better ourselves, whether it's as a parent, spouse, friend, sibling, or an employee. Of course, life is all about growth.
Now, here is James. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Thompson against Doncic. Anthony outside. Now here's Reed. Pass to Thompson. Anthony outside. Thompson pulls it in. James inside, working on Anthony. And there's James on the assist by Thompson.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Now here's Thompson. Takes a three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Doncic finds Thompson. From the arc. Nails it from 3.
And you can tell that Clay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
Richard, a lot of concern about Klay Thompson coming back from 2 major injuries. But he's answered those questions.
Yeah, it took Clay a little bit of time to get right now. He did miss 2 seasons, but Thompson was key in that 2022 title run. Then he had a 50-point night in 2023, so yeah, I'd say he's back.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
Now here's Reed, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game to the paint. Reed, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Reed's got 5 points. Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the middle. Siakam, pass to Thompson. For 3, James. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Utah trailing here. And they double up Williamson. Here's Thompson. Count it.
What dedication by Thompson. Refusing to let the defense get the upper hand there.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Ausar Thompson. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. There's the double with Doncic. Pass to Reed. Back to Anthony. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Now here's Thompson, coming in off 12 points in his last outing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Reed. Thompson with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
Part of why Ausar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
And he makes a first. Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Ausar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amen both possess elite explosiveness, B.A. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Now, here is James. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Back to Siakam. Doncic on the wing. Clock at 6. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's the break. Here's Porter. Kept alive. Here's Vanderbilt. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
And here's Doncic outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
And here's Doncic outside. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Spurs out in front. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo, Naz Reid out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Now here's DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. Baseline try. Jump shot is good. San Antonio leading. Here's Doncic. Inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. James outside. Pass to Thompson. The 3 is up. Reid against Sabonis. Doncic outside. Up and over Porter. And that one's long.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
On the wing, Thompson. Checked by James. Rejected by Siakam. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. A different look for Utah. Zion Williamson is checked in for Reid. Hardy comes in for DiVincenzo. And Anthony subbed in for Porter Jr. Now here's Thompson. His last outing he had 20. Out to Anthony. The 3 is up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And it's all knotted up. Last season, the most 30 and 40-point scoring games in league history. What's driven that scoring explosion, Richard?
Well, a lack of defense first, BA, but teams are crunching the numbers. They've cracked the code. Put the ball in the hands of your star player and surround them with shooters. There's not a lot of defense that has been created to offset that.
And San Antonio has possession after the basket by Utah.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
Timeout called the Jazz. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend. but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You look at Doncic. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Bamba's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ryan, after 941 days sidelined by an ACL and then an Achilles tear, Klay Thompson's back doing what he loves. He said, quote, "In the beginning, I was so eager to prove that I'm still great. Now I'm more relaxed, reminding myself that this is a dream that I'm living. What matters most is just having fun and playing hard, and all the big nights, they'll come." Brian?
Yeah, that's the right perspective, Allie. Thanks for that. A line change here for San Antonio. For three, Robinson. Utah with the rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Anthony with it. And it's McGee picking him up. Some room here for Anthony. The wide open shot is on the money. Anthony's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Right side, Robinson. Time call here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group, and the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. From deep, here's Doncic.
They've really cooled down from range this quarter, and it has them trailing.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Doncic passes to Thompson. James against Thompson. Pass to Doncic. Launches a three. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Utah leading. There's the double with Doncic. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Thompson passes to Williamson. Misses the layup.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Now here's Thompson. Defense right on him. And here's Doncic outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Here's Anthony. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Spurs out in front, leading by a point. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, a hot start for you shooting the ball, but in what areas could you improve as a team?
Well, that's all we're seeing. Neither team is playing any D. It's like an offensive extravaganza, and nobody wants to guard anybody.
Well, I'm sure you can inspire them to play better D in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool line.
Got it.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. Definitely no fluke for him, as he just turned in an outstanding game in their last outing, and now tonight he's rolling again. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressive. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
San Antonio has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. They've got Luka Doncic, Pascal Siakam out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Thompson, and it's James in at the 3 slot.
See, right there, you know you have to foul LeBron James because you just have no chance to stop
At the line for the Spurs, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Reed. Thompson with it. Picked up by James. James with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. The finish. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Siakam, the pass to Doncic. Back to Siakam. And stolen by Williamson. Anthony outside. And Anthony slams it in.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
James inside. Defended by Thompson. Doncic passes to Thompson. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. And here's Siakam for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Thompson with it. He has 6. Comes up empty down low. Now here's Thompson. He's covered closely. And there's James from the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Hardy. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A new look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Anthony.
Let's hear it for him.
Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Jazz.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Siakam.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Porter. Good on the shot. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Pritchard drafted as a teenager. Kevin Porter Jr. started just 4 games in college.
Making his transition to the NBA was extra difficult. I give KPJ credit. After a couple of challenging seasons, he has really improved. Kevin is so young, he's just scratching the surface on what he can be.
Here's Williamson. San Antonio with a rebound. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Porter. The lob. Very well done.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Doncic. Luka on the attack.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Down low. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Kevin Porter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's good from Doncic for the Jazz. Vanderbilt comes in for Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in for Thompson.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Now here's Porter. The 3. No luck on that one. Vanderbilt against Doncic. Out to Thompson. 1:10 left in the third quarter here. Doncic deciding where to go with it. San Antonio again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hardy pass to Porter. Off target from 3-point range. Doncic down the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Porter pass to DiVincenzo. The ball's knocked loose. Thompson with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Siakam, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson with a steal. James passes to Doncic. Three-pointer. Doncic delivers from range.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare. It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Substitution for New Jersey. Mohamed Bamba. Cole Anthony.
What a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Spurs. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points.
42.
Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Let's play even smarter. Make it harder to them. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Mentally, physically, Greg Popovich wants each guy to try and elevate his game.
Yeah, and a lot of that starts on the defensive end. And that's where the tone is set. It literally ripples through everything else they do.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Naz Reid, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Thompson. Then there's Anthony, and it's Porter in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Anthony, the pass to Thompson to tie it up. The rebound by the Spurs. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. The 3 from Thompson. That shot is off.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Porter's shot is off.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Doncic. It's James on the wing. 4 on the clock. He shoots. Yes! He nails it! And the Spurs lead by 5.
Getting that little bit of help. James calls for the pick and roll, shake up the defense, and find himself a quality look.
Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Thompson against Porter. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Here's Anthony. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Siakam, no good. The Jazz have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. No one covering.
And it's clear Porter Jr. wants more responsibility over time, including getting chances to drain huge shots.
The 3 from Thompson. Clay fires back with a 3 to answer.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, tying the lead, they give up a big triple.
And Utah calls time here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Oh, wow. His long-distance shooting was just on point this evening. When he crosses that half-court line, you better have a hand in his face or he'll make you pay.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Utah's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Reed finds Anthony. Inside. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Here's Anthony. Nice D from Sabonis.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And the three-pointer goes. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Spurs.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Doncic's shot is good.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here's Thompson. Misses from short range. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Too boring, I'm stuck in a rut. Lamborghini wrong when I hop at the truck. Pretty like Lauren with a... Yup, pretty face and a waist all gone. And I'm making them wait, hold on. And I'm making them wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Like, she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like, she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like, she in her move.
I just wanna rock. Body of the year.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up your 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, I remember being broke before I was in the mix. See, my Raekwon was just the fuel I needed, so I started taking risks. When everybody had the 5, I leveled up and did the 6. AMG kid knocking, it was written. Gucci knitted, you thought Gucci did it. This Italian race car got in it. See a phantom, ain't a phantom if that spooky's rented. Smoke tinted, coke's in it. 300,000 in tennis chains, I'm roped in it. Waving through a glass top coupe like the Pope's in it. Heaven only snows in my trunk with the more that you see, you closer to no limit. I used to want a 300Z with a phone in it. I'm global and Rome with it, feeling at home with it. Money come, money go, ain't no control in it. Push. Yeah. All I ever wanted was to never end up broke. Cause money can't buy back time. Long nights, no lights, dreaming about the bins. No rice, just ice, nothing in the fridge. Sick of making friends, all they do is burn a bridge. I'm drowning in my sins, I never learned how to swim. My life jacket Celine, swim trunk Supreme. Just left the scene in Alexander McQueen.